Пора узнать, что я могу, на помощь призову к себе. Во льдах навечно отпусти и забудь, что прошло уже не вернуть. Отпусти и забудь, новый день он кажет путь.
Браво, браво! Умница! Умница!
Hello and welcome to this final reveal video. It is for this subject, the Trumpeter 1/35 scale T-72 B1. Now originally I had this kit about a year ago. I started it, lost interest, and I put it in the cupboard. And a couple of months ago I opened the cupboard and it said to me, "Are you going to build me now or what?" So I did. So I put together the kit. I'm not sure when it came out, but it went together really, really well. Again, I'm not an R.T.B modeler as such. I do aircraft more, but the kit went together really well. Other things that you can see on the base, the figures, they're from Mini Art. They're the Ukrainian tank crew, and the sign, which you can see, is from a company called R.T.B, which I will put a link in the description of this video. So anywho, right, distressing the kit. Yeah, as you can see, I took part of the skirt off and I've basically went with a trimmer tool and thinned the skirts out as thin as I could possibly could, so I could manipulate them to give them a little bit more of a shape and dimension, and to basically say that the tank's been around for a while, doing whatever to whoever. But yeah, the shroud, or the sort of like camouflage thingy on the barrel, I made that out of Tamiya epoxy putty and magic sculpt, and with a bit of mesh I just put that around just to give it a bit of depth and a bit of shape. Paint wise, I used a Tamiya XF19 as a base primer, and then proceeded to use MIG ammo acrylics, other Tamiya colours, and I believe a few Hatakas as well from the orange line. But yeah, they came from MIG ammo's packs for the Ukraine army, which came just in time, in fact, just as I was wanting to start painting. But yeah, they went down really well. And through sort of like weathering wise, I used Aptylung Burnt Sienna Raw Umber and a selection of MIG ammo products, as in the oil brushes, their sort of like pin washes, you know, panel line washes, and etc, etc. But yeah, I like it. It's come out the way I wanted it, so I'm happy. So onto the sign. This is made from a company called R.T.B, and it was repainted in real life by this lady here. It was originally, well, it was painted in the Russian colours, but she came along with a paintbrush and repainted it blue and yellow. So good on her. I will put a full description of where you can get this sign in the description below. So with the base itself is high density styrofoam, and to begin with I placed a sort of like very thin level of air drying clay on the top using a spatula, or whatever you want to call it, and then proceeding to put Vallejo's thick mud, again quite thinly, just to give it a bit of a texture on top, with the dry sort of like mud and the sand sort of like type stuff. Then I proceeded to paint it and then apply the actual grass itself. Now I used PVA and a static grass applicator to actually get the actual grass to stand up. And then again, what I did was I used some shrubs that I bought from, I can't even remember where I bought them from, but they were placed sporadically around the actual base. Now the figures themselves, they are from Mini Art, and they are the Ukrainian tank crew. They went together reasonably well. They're not the best fitting of figures, but the poses, the actual mouldings, yeah, they are really, really nicely done. Painting wise, as you can probably see, figures, They're not my thing, but I had a go. I am happy with how they've come out. Hopefully you are? Question mark. Well, anyhow, I'm quite happy with them, so fair dues. I did actually put them in a sort of like, hopefully a bit of a sort of like opposing Ginganguli, sort of like, you know, let's have a rest, let's get all our stuff together and have a bit of a chat about whatever. Fishing, probably. So anyway, just to finish off, I really did enjoy this kit. And the actual process, making the base, doing some, you know, odd little things to it. As you can see, there's a little Bart Simpson now on the radio mast. And now it's finished, I'm like, right, what can I do now? It's one of them. It wasn't really a labour of love. I just loved it from start to finish. And when you're sort of like that motivated to actually, you know, carry on and do something new, do something that you absolutely no idea what you're doing, but you're going to have a go anyway. It was that type of thing. And now it's finished. So I'm like, right, let's go and find something, or try and find something that is equally sort of like mind-bending. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.